Welcome, friends and spiritual inquirers, to our ISTAworld Holy Mission. For the benefit of those who do not know, we'll begin with a brief introduction. We are the International Spiritual Truth Association, first set up in the UK in 2016. So who is ISTAworld? In brief, we are devoted followers of the very highest holy truth of the Supreme Lord, dedicated to the spiritual welfare of humanity. We facilitate this through providing insightful spiritual discourses, spiritual books and writings, meditation sessions, public information centers to demonstrate the oneness of all great religions and spiritual paths, and finally, an eventual introduction to the living holy masters of today for those who are truly sincere. Thus, our spiritual mission is to help advance humankind towards one faith, one purpose, and one family. That is our natural heritage and our ultimate truth. The obvious result of this is world peace and goodwill for all humanity. But our free holy mission also offers far more. Access to full enlightenment by the grace of the Holy Masters. And although not connected to any formal religion, we still acknowledge their great wisdom, as originally taught by their great spiritual founders. However, at our core, we follow the unifying path of the Holy Truth, a spiritual path as ancient as humankind itself, from which all true religions emerged. Indeed, throughout history, it has been known by many names and has had many famed teachers reveal its secrets. Yet still, it remains the mysterious and highest path to God realization, or parinirvana, in its pure form. Today, this pure form is known as Santmat, or Summa Kuan Yin, and is the same path taught by all true holy masters, perfect saints, or noble mystics, who grace our earth in every age, in order to enlighten the sincere seekers of their time, meaning those who truly want to know the absolute truth of God, or nirvana, and of creation itself. Indeed, many of these spiritual visitors left behind their holy teachings, some of which were used to later form the great religions. As a purely spiritual guidance and education center, we at ISTAworld do not desire to segregate ourselves from mainstream humanity, such as to form a new religion or a cult, etc. We simply recognize and share the divine teachings of all true holy masters, saints, or mystics, both past and present, whom we see as equal to all who truly seek the high truth, including those from Jesus the Christ, the Buddha, Lord Krishna, Prophet Muhammad, the Sikh gurus, the great masters of Santmat and Kuan Yin, and so on. Indeed, they all have the same spiritual truth to impart beneath the cultural differences that is sadly lost or ignored today. And it is this spiritual truth that we are solely concerned with. Furthermore, upon recognition of this great wisdom by those who seek the highest truth, we will also help them to connect directly with a perfect living saint or holy master of our time, which is God's holy representative here on earth, for personal instruction, by evoking their boundless grace. Thus, the spiritual philosophy of our holy mission is clear and simple, and does not require anyone to leave their culture, religion, or following, unless they choose to do so of their own accord. We simply pursue the higher spiritual truth or science of reconnecting our true self, the soul, back to our true origin, meaning God or parinirvana. And this the Lord has placed within each and every one of us, which is the true spiritual heart of all the great religions and spiritual paths known today. Therefore, although we at ISTAworld originate from different backgrounds, religions, cultures, etc., we are united in our goal of high spiritual truth that the Holy Masters throughout history have always imparted to their close, sincere followers. And this high truth lays far beyond the familiar cultural myth recordings of the current great religions, now sadly lost to humanity due to the various misconceptions of the unenlightened and biased scholarly recorders and preachers even today. But the holy truth is timeless, and thus lays at the heart of the present and past holy masters, perfect saints or noble mystics, spiritual mission here on earth. So, dear friends, we are in an information center for spiritual guidance only, and simply practice noble living with devotional meditation on the Lord's holy mantra and selfless service to humanity as our ethos. What's more, our free holy service is offered to all, no matter what their background. Indeed, our practitioner members themselves come from all walks of life, but are united in the fact of seeking the high spiritual truth mentioned earlier. On a final and equally important note is our humanitarian mission of world unity and cooperation for a better world. For this, we have set up our Caring and Sharing with Love mission, which centers around mutual help between members and all those who wish to take part. This means that by joining this project, one agrees to abide by its noble rules, known as the 4 pillars of good, which include: number 1, compassionate living, being kind to all living beings by working to become a healthy vegetarian or vegan as much as possible, while aiming not to unnecessarily harm other living beings, whether human, animal, or insect, etc., including the unnecessary cutting of plants and landscapes for personal use. Number 2, sharing our skills with others who may need it, without any thought of reward or glory, meaning unselfish living when not fulfilling our worldly responsibilities. By giving time to helping others in need as volunteers, we create humility and compassion within us, and thus become better human beings, while others benefit from our kindness of service. Number 3, donating whatever spare funds we have available into our ISTAworld Human Welfare Fund, which has the sole purpose of helping others in financial difficulty who need temporary funds to pay for food, bills, rent, or other essentials, etc., which they may return to the fund when they are able to do so, so that others may benefit from the same help as they did. As such, no interest will be charged, nor a time limit set on the loan. Only their moral upholding will lead the way. And number 4, and finally, embracing the desire to become a better, more noble human being, so that all may profit by it. This means doing what is right, for righteousness' sake, and having faith that truth and right will prevail in the end. Be considerate of our country, our fellow citizens, and our associates in all that we do, while seeking to take what comes with the wisdom of understanding, courage, and fortitude, rather than becoming angry, immoral, and resentful, etc. These 4 pillars are the foundation of human and planetary welfare that all true human beings should embrace for a better world. As a result of our holy mission, all are welcome to visit or contact us to learn about the higher spiritual truth as similarly taught by the great holy masters of the past, including Jesus the Christ, the Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, the Sikh Gurus, Lord Krishna, Sant Kabir, Heidekan Babaji, Lao Tzu, Great Master Savan Singh Ji, Supreme Master Ching Hai, Sant Ishwar Ji, Babaji of Bias, and many more. Whether one is an atheist or a scientist, a religious practitioner or a philosopher, or are simply one of the undecided, as long as they are sincere seekers of the highest truth, all are welcome. We are a fully open and transparent organization with no political or socio-economic ties to any worldly others, as we serve only the Supreme Lord and the welfare of humanity. I will end now with a quote from our noble founder, known as the Saint with No Name, which says this: "Everyone is searching for happiness, truth, or God. They run here or there in the physical world, in the vain hope of finding it. Indeed, the hallowed scriptures of mass religion, the many philosophies of mind and science lead them astray. Through external debates, rituals, and distractions, etc. One searches the material universe, holy sites, mountains and caves, embarks upon holy pilgrimages or philosophical debates with great effort, fasts for days without food or water, or chants incessantly for hours, yet none see the real truth, nor the true Lord. The real truth is that the physical eyes cannot see the high truth, nor the Lord in spirit. For the physical eyes can only see the physical world, manifested all around it. But indeed, one can behold the high truth of consciousness and the true Lord with the inner eye of truth and wisdom, known as the third eye, through holy meditation alone." End of quote. I will now conclude by stating our goal of one God, one people, one truth.
For this, our ethical motto is: there is only one God, the creator of us all. There is only one religion, the religion of love. There is only one race, the race of humanity. There is only one purpose, the purpose of God realization. There is only one truth, the truth of our divinity. May the Supreme Lord bless you all.